Bernie Kosar gets ready last week in the waning moments. He led the Browns from 10 points down against the Jets to an overtime victory. The great tight end Ozzie Newsome put it this way: I've never seen a comeback that great unless you count in the sandlots just before dark. The whole season and then last week's comeback have just raised the level of the mania here in Cleveland to a fever pitch. And to report on that, here again, Ahmad Rashad.
All right, Bob, last week in Denver, in the pregame show, we talked about Bronco Mania and how wild and crazy those fans get. But after being here for 2 days, they got something here called Browns Mania. And you know, I found out that they're very similar affliction. The Browns' season ended last year in the playoffs at Miami, but that defeat actually was the beginning of something big.
Bernie, Bernie, oh yeah, how you can throw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bernie, Bernie, oh here we go, Brownies, here we go. 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 Here we go, Brownies,
There's nothing more gratifying to hear the people scream and cheer and chase after players and bombard us with requests, and everybody selling T-shirts and hats and what have you. It goes beyond the cost of a hat. It's something symbolic of what's good for a community and how a community can respond.
And boy, have they responded. 40,000 tickets went on sale immediately following the victory over the Jets, and Browns fans camped out at Cleveland Stadium. In less than 2 hours, the tickets were gone. A mania gripped the town all week long as Cleveland nearly burst with civic pride. Everywhere you look, fans displayed their affection for the Browns. A town that was once known for its river having caught on fire now boasted a championship-caliber football team, and they wanted the world to know about it.
The city waiting for this for a long time. And it's not just for me, it's for the city, for Cleveland. I'm out for Cleveland, yeah! Go Browns!
Fans in Cleveland haven't had this much to cheer about since 1964 when they won their last championship. And it's memories such as these that have everyone in Cleveland wishing and hoping for the return of those glory days.
In 1964, the Browns certainly felt that they were a team of destiny, and we went into a ball game against the Baltimore Colts, but no one gave us a shot to win it all. And yet we pulled one of the biggest upsets in pro football at that time.
Well, we had a lot of great esprit de corps. We had a lot of great players, and they all were friends. We never had any bickering amongst players. Everybody had a capability and it sort of relied on one another to have success, and we just had that kind of an attitude.
The 1986 Cleveland Browns have that same attitude as the champions of the past. Young players such as Bernie Kosar have injected a new enthusiasm into this team.
The tradition with the great players of the past, and now certainly the new players who are going to take their place and make their own mark in pro football to carry on the very great history of this pro football organization is about to occur.
See, now this is a major part of Browns Mania. See, these people back here, these are the dogs. I can make them do anything down here. They are crazy. What the topper was, the other day I'm walking down the street and I see about 100 grown-ups on the steps of a building having an old-time pep rally, and they all got their faces painted orange and brown. And these are grown-ups now, and there was one lady who had some things sticking to the top of her head, so I started to stare at her. And as I walked up closer, I mean, the lady, a very well-dressed lady, could have been a librarian, and as I got closer, I noticed she had like 2 goalposts sticking out of the top of her head with Go Browns flags on the top. Now, people, you can't blame people like that, because the people in Cleveland realize that championship seasons come along once in a long time, and when they get here, you got to go for it. Bobby? Woo! 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 Woo!